Grace Borrani, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
This is the second year that we are here covering this event.
Absolutely.
Grace, you are the president of the
Yonkers Hispanic Chamber.
That's it. Now, is this just because I heard that this is a recognition for the woman Latino business, but I understand that it's not, correct?
No, it's for all Latino businesses. The only thing is that we're emphasizing that May is the month of Mother's Day, so we wanted to push out the business women to come out. You know what I mean? Because so many of them are business owners.
Are we recognizing any men today?
Well, Willie is here. He's going to be here today, and it's just a meet and greet, and he's just supporting the Latino community since he is so well known in the Spanish, the music, the heritage. He has a big following, so he wants to support the chamber. So he wants for people to acknowledge the chamber more.
Now, Grace, for how long you've been the president of this organization?
I think it's going on 5 years already.
5 years?
Yeah, it feels like yesterday, but the time is just flying by. It's like 5 years.
Is this a permanent position?
No, actually it's not, and we will look at that. So maybe I'll have to take over as chair, or maybe I'll have to take over as a different position, or maybe not. We'll see how it goes.
I guess that's a sign that you're doing a good job.
Absolutely, no complaints.
Now, Grace, you have any words for the Latino woman, man that are starting the business? Any suggestions, any advice, anything that take this opportunity to let them know?
Yes, I do actually. I think that they need to take advantage of the fact that we're here. Sometimes they don't realize that. Sometimes you need somebody to ask a question to, and you might not know it. And I think it gives us the opportunity to help us network together, answer any questions that they have, or help them or give them our connection so that they can open up their business, so that they can do whatever they need to do, or even expand their business and join the chamber, so that you're out there in the community seeing all the other business owners locally.
Well, I remember last year was a wonderful party.
Yes, it was a wonderful party.
So I'm sure that this year is going to be wonderful.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for covering.
Any idea when it's going to be the next year's party?
No, but we do have a couple more scheduled, so we'll put out the dates and the locations and all that, so you can mark your calendar and save the date.
Keep us posted.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Edwin Aponte, nice to see you today again at the event. We saw each other last year, and we're revisiting this great event where you honor and recognize the Spanish Latino business men and women. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Tonight's event is very special because we want to recognize more so the women. Women mean business. The women are underrepresented and they're not given their fair share. And as a chamber, we reach out to the community, we reach out to small businesses, but today we wanted to specifically target the women to give them their opportunities, their recognition. And we also have, for the first time ever, the Salsa legend, Willie, that he's a Grammy Award winner. He is a who's who. He's a local guy, and it's very special that we have somebody like him that's going to be able to also talk about business at our event today.
Now, Mr. Edwin, for how long you been the chair of this organization?
I've been the chairman for approximately 4 years. We just celebrated our 10th anniversary in October of last year, and we've been growing in leaps and bounds and making some tremendous strides to help all communities, not just specifically Yonkers, but all our surrounding areas, because we are the fourth largest city in the state of New York, and we also, as a Hispanic community, want to make sure that we're at the table and that we're given that opportunity to be at the table for all business matters on a government, on a private sector, in every capacity we can, because it's time. And we have approximately 30-40% Hispanic population here in the city of Yonkers, and a lot of great things are starting to happen.
Now, let me ask you, in the 4 years that you've been the chair, have you seen an increase in Latino businesses or businesses that are led by Latino women? Have you seen a steady progress?
I've seen a progression in both sides, and I think that now in the year 2018, that we as a chamber have to help them to get the recognition and help them, because They're also not sure of the proper channels and where they can expand their businesses. For example, myself, I am a small business loan officer. We do business, commercial, and residential lending. I have special unique programs available for small business owners. I like to say when the bank says no, we say yes, because we have a lot of lending programs that people are not familiar with, and it's very important that small business owners have access to capital.
Now, Mr. Edwin, if someone from our audience or in general wants to contact you or your office, how would they go around to do that?
Very simple. I have a website, www.applywithedwin.com. They could reach out on that same website by email, by phone, many different ways. We're very technologically savvy to make things easy, especially for small business owners that are busy, and we can do everything right online to make things very simple.
That page is your personal page or your business, but what about the organization where you chair?
Okay, as the Yonkers Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, that's www.yfhcc.org. We just revamped our website, and we're publishing all our events, everything that we're doing. That's a great location to find out what's going on with the chamber as well as the surrounding communities.
Well, thank you, sir, and let's have some fun.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here.
Mr. Colon, it's nice to see you again here at the activity.
It's good to be here.
We saw you last year and we saw your performance. Awesome.
Thank you.
For some reason they call you La Leyenda de la Salsa.
Yeah?
I'm saying it, you are.
Okay, that's
So what brought you here today?
I want to support the women in business. We should all support them. And basically, that's I'm very happy to see so many people here for this. And I want to especially thank Yonkers Voice for coming down and making this event known.
No, are you playing tonight or no?
No, I'm not playing. I'm just meeting and greeting and schmoozing.
Enjoy your night.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Sir.
Okay.
Chief John Mueller, it was nice to see you.
Sir, like to see you, Ben.
At the last event and now at this event, what brings you here?
You know, I love this organization. They have so much energy, so many talented people make use of it, and it's the Yonkers Police Department loves being part of things like this, and we've always been made to feel welcome, and we feel like having to be able to support the Yonkers Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, something that brings everybody together and raises the water level for everyone in Yonkers.
Now, Chief Mueller, how important it is for the police department and the community to have a strong connection and a strong communication between those two?
It's absolutely essential. If you're going to police properly, you're going to know the people that you serve, and you're going to have a personal relationship. It's not just a question of saying hello, and you need to know people's names, you need to know what the issues are, and you need to know ways we can work together and collaborate. The truth is, the Yonkers Hispanic Chamber of Commerce does a lot of things for the Yonkers Police Department too. This is information sharing, this is networking, all kinds of stuff like this. So I'm always thrilled to be here, and it looks like it's going to be another great event.
Now, Chief Mueller, just a quick question. I know that you were an important element or factor into the Stop and Shake program. How is that going?
I think it's going great. I give all the credit in the world to Hector Santiago. He was the one who started the Stop and Shake. This was an effort for us to try to figure out a way to kind of de-escalate and bring down some tensions where we're not interacting just when people need help. We're interacting just because we're all people, and we want to get together and spend time together and get to know each other. When people know each other, things are always better. I can't name a time that when people were strangers, things were better. It's always when people know each other and they have a relationship. It's easier to talk. It's easier to solve problems. It's easier to understand perspectives. So it's very helpful.
Thank you, sir, and let's go and have some fun now.
Thank you, Ben.
Mr. Luis Molina, I understand, look, Mr. Molina, that you are the Latino highest officer, law enforcement officer in Westchester County. Am I correct?
Yes, that's true.
Now, tell us a little bit about your job and about what you do.
So currently, I was appointed by Westchester County Executive George Madimer as the first Deputy Commissioner for the Westchester Department of Corrections, and I work along Commissioner Spanner, who oversees the department in running daily operations there for the county.
So tonight is a Latino night, you are a Latino man and you're here. But tell us on your own words why you're here.
Well, I'm here to support the Yonkers Hispanic Federation's chamber. I'm here to support tonight's theme, which is empowering women and women in business. So I think it's important for those of us that are of a Latino heritage and represent high offices within the county that we have to be here to support those type of activities.
Now, Mr. Lewis, within your line of work, how many Latinos do we have?
Well, the county has about 25% of its population is Latino. It comes from a diverse background of Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, you have people from Central and South America that reside in the county. And they're really just a big community that contributes to the success that the county has as far as it comes to diversity.
Now, Mr. Molina, are you born in the United States or Puerto Rico?
I was born in New York.
In New York.
Born and raised in the Bronx. My mother and father were born and raised in Puerto Rico. My father was from Calle and my mother was from Bayamón.
I guess they raised a good man.
They did a great job, and I appreciate being their son every day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Joe, every place where there is something going, I see you there. And I heard about your great work, with the models and events. Tell us what brings you here today.
Well, I'm here in support of the chamber. Grace Borrani is the president. We're longtime friends. We've been networking and partners in the past in terms of networking over the last 10 years.
Great. Now, Joe, what's coming up in your world? What's the next great event?
I have a bunch of things scheduled. My main events will be in September, but I'll have an event in July, soon to be announced where and when and who I'm going to be having participate. But it's a Latin influence also.
Great. So don't forget, when you have a date and a time, put it on Yonkers Voice so our audience can see what's coming up and what's going on in Yonkers. We are interested in the positive stuff, the stuff that you do.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. We try and have as many models locally as possible, and we also have a lot of kids in our show, and they're all local.
Thank you, Joe, and let's have some fun now.
Thank you.
Alfonso, este es el segundo año que te veo en esta actividad de la Hispanic Cámara de Comercio. El año pasado ganaste un award y este año no hay awards, pero aquí estás en soporte, ¿verdad?
Claro que sí.
Pero Alfonso, me dicen por ahí que el mejor restaurante mexicano en Yonkers y Westchester County está a punto de abrir y es tuyo. ¿Cuándo abre?
Sí, gracias. Nosotros vamos a abrir a finales de este mes o la primera semana de junio, primero Dios. Espero a mis clientes que siempre han estado conmigo soportando, Tacos El Poblano y ahora con Dos Marías. Los esperamos, por favor.
Gracias. Mr. Hector Lopez, Vice President of the Yonkers Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for inviting us. It's a pleasure to be here with you. We covered last year's event, and we're doing it again to this year. So you guys must be doing very well and helping the community, the Latino community. Can you tell us a little bit about the organization? What is the focus and what you're trying to do with the organization itself?
Well, today we are focusing today on women in business and those women that have made it to the top on their own and focusing on their families and having their own business. We have plenty of women out here, Latina women that have businesses, are now being recognized, like Grace Borrani. She has her own real estate. And we also have women here that, even though they may not have a business, they're in a business of helping the community, such as Marisol Mancibo. She is the CFO of the Yonkers, of the YMCA. And she has programs there from 6 months to seniors. And she's out there in the community making sure that they have something to do and there are programs for them. And these are women doing this. Men do a lot of stuff also, but today's focus is on women because they deserve the recognition for their hard work. And also, I would also like to thank the Yonkers Voice for coming over here to this important event to showcase these women. We're going to have Willie Colon, the Salsa legend. He's coming here today in support of these women. And we also have the highest ranking Latino law enforcement officer in Westchester County today, attending here today, and that is Commissioner Luis Molina, and he's here today supporting these women.
Hector, if a new business, a new Latino person is opening new businesses and he wants to get in touch with your organization, what is the procedure? What is the method?
Well, we have a website. It's called the Yonkers Hispanic Federation Chamber of Commerce. They can go there. We have the phone number there. We have email where they can call us, and we can guide them through these steps.
Mr. Lopez, thank you very much, and hopefully I will see you next year.
Oh, you're going to see me next year, and probably in other events too, before next year.
Thank you.
You're welcome.